Hello kids! Do you want to learn new things today? I would really love to hear a big yes from you. I am Teacher Elma and I will be your science teacher. For today's lesson, we're going to learn together about revolution and how it affects the season of the Earth. This is quarter 4, week 6. So, are you ready? Before we proceed to our discussion, let us learn the different learning objectives for this lesson. First, explain what is revolution and how it affects the season of the Earth. Second, actively participate in the different activities. And lastly, construct a model of Sun and Earth showing revolution. For this activity, you are going to arrange the scrambled letters of the different 4 seasons in other countries with the help of the clues. You are given 3 seconds to answer. Are you ready? Okay, this is the first scrambled letters. And the meaning of this, trees begin to shed. What season is that? If your answer is fall, you are correct. Second, the meaning is snow falls. What season is this? If your answer is winter, you are correct. Third, and the meaning is trees are green and weather is hot. What season is this? If your answer is summer, then you are absolutely correct. And the last one, the meaning is leaves and flowers begin to bud. What season is this? If your answer is spring, you are excellent. This time, I am going to show you pictures of the different seasons in other countries. What we're going to do is observe the different pictures being shown. Is it clear? So, the first picture is this. So, what can you say about this picture? How about this picture? And the third picture? And the last picture? Those were the different seasons in other countries. So I am going to show you one by one the 4 seasons. The first one is this. As you can see in the picture, that trees begin to shed. Yung mga leaves are falling. So that season is what we call fall. The second picture is this one. As you can see, there is snow. So the description is snow falls. So that season is what we call winter. The third picture is this one. So this is described as trees are green and weather is hot. This season is what we call summer. And the last picture is this one. As you can see, leaves and flowers begin to bud. That season is what we call spring. So these are the 4 seasons in other countries. We have fall, winter, summer, and spring. And that leads to our discussion this morning about revolution and how it affects the season of the earth. So please sit back and relax as we go along with our discussion this morning. I have here a video presentation regarding revolution and how it affects the season of the earth. Watch it.
Revolution of the Earth. The Earth moves around the Sun in a fixed elliptical path. The path is called its orbit. The Earth moves in its orbit at a speed of 30 kilometers per second. All planets also move around the Sun in fixed orbits. Each planet has a different orbit so that they don't bump into each other. The movement of the Earth around the Sun is called revolution. What is the difference between the Earth's rotation and revolution? The spinning of the Earth on its axis is called rotation, while the movement of the Earth around the Sun is called revolution. The Earth takes 365 days, 6 hours and 8 minutes, approximately 365 and 1/4 days, to complete one revolution around the Sun. That is why a year has 365 days. Though the Earth takes 365 and 1/4 days to complete one revolution around the Sun, we take 365 days as 1 year. The remaining 1/4 days are added to the year after every 4 years. The year with 366 days is called a leap year. To which month in a leap year do we add the extra day? In a leap year, we add the extra day to February. The Earth's axis is always inclined in the same direction at an angle of 23.5 degrees to the vertical. This inclination of the Earth's axis together with the Earth's revolution around the Sun causes seasons. Do you remember what is the Earth's axis? The imaginary line around which the Earth rotates is known as its axis. The equator divides the Earth into two halves known as hemispheres. In position A, the northern hemisphere is more tilted towards the Sun than the southern hemisphere. Thus, in this position, the northern hemisphere is hotter and experiences summer. Meanwhile, the southern hemisphere experiences winter. In position B, the sun's rays fall directly on the southern hemisphere, while they fall on the northern hemisphere in a slanting manner. What season will the southern hemisphere have in position B? When the Earth is in position B, the southern hemisphere will be hotter and it will be summer there. Meanwhile, the northern hemisphere will experience winter. Equi means equal and nox means night. Equinox is the time when all places on the Earth have equal duration of day and night. Each year, on 21st March, the spring equinox, the sun shines directly on the equator. Again, on 23rd September, the autumn equinox, the sun shines directly on the equator. Sol means the sun. Solstice means the standing still of the sun. Solstice is either of the two times of the year at which the sun reaches its highest or lowest point in the sky at midday. In the northern hemisphere, June 21st is the longest day and December 21st is the shortest day. Revolution of the
video that I have presented to you. It really goes to show that the revolution of the planet Earth around the sun really affects the seasons of the countries. So for this activity, you need an assistance. It can be your mother or father or your older sister or brother. This is a pair activity. As you can see in the picture, there are two persons involved. The person at the center will be the sun, and the person who will rotate the sun will be the earth. So that will be your activity. So you are going to do that at home. So first, you are going to draw a large circle on the ground. Then your parent or your brother or your sister will act as the sun, will stand at the center of the circle, then you will be the earth. You will stand on the circle, and then you will rotate. Then as you rotate, walk along the circle or orbit around your mother or your sister, which is the sun, and you are going to rotate and revolve at the same time. So did you get the direction? Okay, that's great. Now, let me ask you this question. First, what have you learned from our activity? Second, how do you feel about it? And the last one, what would happen if the Earth stops revolving? Another question, what is revolution and how it affects the season of the Earth? So please write it in your notebook. I have here 3 activities. What you need to do is select what activity that you are suited to. Is it clear? For the first activity, if you would like to answer for group 1, then you are going to complete the concept map and describe briefly about the seasons of the Earth, those 4 seasons. Is it clear? And for group 2, you are going to draw the 4 positions of the Earth as it revolves around the sun, and you need to label them. And for the last group, you are going to write the corresponding seasons that the picture emphasizes. Another set of picture, continuation to the activity of group 3. This time, you are going to choose your answer from the box and write it on the blank. You are going to prepare your pen and paper. These are the words that you are going to select in the box. The following are snow, summer, spring, rainy, fall, winter, 4, rotation, seasons, 2, and revolution. Number 1. The movement of the Earth around the sun is called blank. Again, the movement of the Earth around the sun is called blank. You are given 3 seconds to answer. Time's up. If your answer is revolution, you are correct. Number 2. The Philippines have blank seasons. Again, the Philippines have blank seasons. You are given 3 seconds to answer. Time's up. If your answer is 4, then you are correct. Number 3. The tilt of the Earth's axis causes the changes in blank. Again, the tilt of the Earth's axis causes the changes in blank. Timer starts now. Time's up. If your answer is seasons, then you are perfectly correct. Number 4. The Earth's blank causes day and night. Again, the Earth's blank causes day and night. Timer starts now. Time's up. If your answer is rotation, then you are excellent. Number 5. Other countries have blank seasons. Number 5. Other countries have blank seasons. Timer starts now. Time's up. If your answer is 4, then you are correct. Number 6. Blank season can cause flood. Again, blank season can cause flood. Timer starts now. Time's up. If your answer is rainy, then you are correct. Number 7. When leaves of plants dry and fall, it is blank. When leaves of plants dry and fall, it is blank. Timer starts now. Time's up. If your answer is fall, then you are amazingly right. Number 8. During blank season, you can see new plants and flowers grow. Again, during blank season, you can see new plants and flowers grow. Timer starts now. If your answer is spring, then you are absolutely correct. Number 9. Blank season can be very hot. Again, blank season can be very hot. Timer starts now. If your answer is summer, then you are correct. Number 10. Winter season is very cold because there is blank. Again, winter season is very cold because there is blank. Timer starts now. Time's up. If your answer is snow, then you are amazingly correct. Learning science is very important because everything you see around are all parts of science. From the air that we breathe and from the food that we eat, these are all parts of science. You will learn many things and you will continue learning if you keep on studying and if you keep on exploring. And that is science. This is